5 and over until two sharp catches stemmed the flow.
Oh, that's edged. And Sangakkara grabs it. Cut shot and beautifully caught. Just about to think Haddon was going to pass 50. He doesn't. Out for 49.
The rescue mission was left to Hussey, his unbeaten 71 not out, lifting the home side to a competitive 239. Debutant Xavier Doherty's first touch was one to remember.
Great fielding as well. And he's hit them. You're beauty, they say. He was able to get up, get the throw going, and it's flicked the stump. Gonski, another one.
His opening over was just as good.
That's very close. What a start.
The Tasmanians' dream debut continued the following over when Silver holed out. Then next balled the biggest scalp, the skipper, Sangakkara.
It's the batsman. Yeah, little ripper.
And when Doherty grabbed his fourth, it looked next balled the biggest scalp, the skipper, Sangakkara.
It's the batsman. Yeah, little ripper.
And when Doherty grabbed his fourth, it looked all over the visitors, 8 down and less than halfway to their target. But Malinga...
on the ground again.
And Matthews refused to roll over, throwing the bat and putting the Aussies under immense pressure.
Seems to me planning is a bit thin on the ground at the moment.
Both cracked half-centuries as they put on a record 9th wicket stand of 132 and, incredibly, whittled it down to 1 run.
There it is. There's a run-out chance and he hits. He's gone. Murray will have to come out and bat.
And the veteran number 11 was up to the task.
That'll be it. What a victory to Sri Lanka!
The visitors jubilant, the Aussies left stunned. Nathan Templeton for Sports Tonight.
It was an amazing finish. Matthews was named man of the match for
the team. As the Black Caps, batting first, were quickly down to 41 for 3 in 7.1 overs. Debutant Jablu Ngube getting Brendan McCullum for his second scalp.
And that is a big wicket, and the dive has come out. It's a little bit dry and Bulawayo for that swallow dive, but he pulled it out anyway.
But Jesse Ryder and captain Ross Taylor steadied the ship, adding 83 for the 4th wicket, before Ryder was caught and bowled by Malcolm Waller on 53.
Caught and bowled. We talked about Malcolm Waller doing a really good job for his team, and he's picked up the big wicket of the set Jesse Ryder. He's not happy.
New man Ken Williamson followed in his skipper's footsteps with a 50 of his own in the 44th over, in a long partnership that was already in 3 figures.
So great way to bring up your 50, and a great knock from Kane Williamson.
And Taylor himself got to his century a few overs later.
That'll be 100 for Ross Taylor, and it's been a terrific innings. Came in under pressure with his team under the cosh, and he's responded as good captains always do.
The two helped New Zealand to 328 for 5 in 50 overs, well aided by a timely century by Williamson on the final ball.
They're going to come back for 3, and we'll get there. Terrific running, really, really good running. And Kane Williamson, with that, will get to his 100.
Zimbabwe needed a miracle of sorts to pull off victory, and weren't helped in their cause when they lost Vusi Sibanda on the second ball.
Hit it straight to the fielder, Vusi Sibanda. He's hit it firm, but he's hit it straight at the man at short catching, and he's gone for 0. Worst possible start for Zimbabwe.
But captain Brendan Taylor sparked a comeback, smashing 75 off 65 balls in a 100-run stand with Hamilton Masakadza. 65 balls in a 100-run stand with Hamilton Masakadza, before perishing at the end of the 18th over.
And that is the end. A real pity for Zimbabwe. The man in form, Brendan Taylor, goes.
Tatenda Taibu made some real impact, hitting 4 boundaries and 2 sixes in a 39-ball 53.
Over the top, mid-off is up, and Tatenda Taibu over the fence. That's a good shot.
But 2 wickets in successive overs, and Taibu's exit in the 30th over put Zimbabwe back in a spot of bother.
It's been such a good over for Zimbabwe and a tame end. The New Zealanders have caught really well today.
However, Elton Chigumbura and Waller stood up to the challenge in style.
He doesn't need the gap. Has gone all the way. Good shot by Waller.
The two continued to attack the Kiwi bowlers as Waller got past his 50 in a 112-run stand off just 78 balls, before Chigumbura fell on 47, 5 short of the team 300.
There was absolutely no need for that. That is silly from Elton Chigumbura, it really is.
Zimbabwe got through the next 5 overs scoring at a run a ball, but losing 2 more wickets to leave themselves needing just 4 off the final 6 balls, with 2 wickets in hand. But Waller was dropped back-to-back before taking 3 runs to level the scores, and there was more drama to follow.
It's in the air, they've got to cross, and they will. So more importantly, Waller's on strike.
Waller back on strike on the next ball. Missed out on his century, but he did get the all-important single.
They've got it! They've won it! That is one of the greatest run chasers you will ever see. Malcolm Waller, take a bow.
A great day of cricket, one in the